Good morning, students. I'm Professor J.D. Patil, Assistant Professor, Department of Processing and Food Engineering, KQ College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology, Nashik. Today we'll discuss about seed storage. The seed storage means it is an interim and repeated phase during a transit of agricultural products from processor to means producer to processor, and it's a product from processor to consumer. Okay, this is called as storage. The seeds are uniquely equipped to survive as a viable regenerative organisms until the time and place are right for the beginning of new generations. However, like other form of life, they cannot retain their viability indefinitely and eventually deteriorate and die. Okay. Fortunately, neither nature nor agriculture practice ordinarily requires seeds to survive longer than the next growing season, though the seeds of most species are able to survive much longer under proper conditions. Depending on the longevity of seeds during storage, generally seeds can be divided into two categories. First, orthodox seeds. The orthodox seeds are long-lived seeds. They can be successfully dried to moisture content as low as 5% without injury and are able to tolerate freezing temperatures. The most orthodox seeds come from annual temperate species adapted to warm fields. At physiological maturity, they contain moisture content of 30 to 50%. Then second seed, recalcitrant seeds. They are short-lived seeds, leaf seeds, which cannot be dried to moisture contents below 30% without injury and are unable to tolerate freezing. They are difficult to store successfully because of their high moisture content, encourage microbial contamination and results in more rapid seed deteriorations. The storage of these seeds at sub-zero temperatures causes the formation of ice crystals, which disrupt cells membrane and causes freezing, influencing the lifespan of seeds. First factor is genetic factors. Durability than other under comparable conditions. The most long-lived seeds belong to species possessing hard impermeable seed coat. Generally, seed species possessing high oil content do not store well as those with low oil content. The quantity of oil present in embryo portion of seed is responsible for storability. For example, whole seeds contain only about 3% oil, but the embryo portion has about 27% oil. Second factor, initial seed quality. The physical condition and physiological state of seeds greatly influence the lifespan of the seed. The seeds that have been broken, cracked, deteriorate more rapidly than undamaged seeds. The several kinds of environmentally stresses during seed development and prior to physiological maturity can reduce the longevity of seeds. For example, deficiency of minerals like in K and calcium. The water and temperature extremes. Mature small seeds within a seed lot do not store as well mature and large seeds within a seed lot. Hard seedliness also extend seed longevity. Okay. The third factor, seed moisture. The moisture content of seed is one of the important factors influencing the viability of seed during storage. Over the moisture range, the rate of deterioration increases with the increase in moisture. In general, for every 1% decrease in moisture, the store potential of the seed doubles. Okay, means when seed moisture is in the range of 4 to 14%. If the seed moisture content is in the range of 12 to 14%, that time losses occur due to increased mold growth, and if the moisture content is above 18 to 20%, that time due to heating of the seed. Okay. Moreover, within normal range, biological activity of seeds, insects, and moles further increases as the temperature increases. Okay. The higher the moisture content of seeds, the more they are adversely affected by both upper and lower ranges of temperatures. At very low moisture content of 4% seeds may be damaged due to extreme desiccations or breakdown of membrane structure as deteriorations. Okay. So this probably the consequence of reorientations of hydrophilic cells membranes due to loss of water molecules necessary to retain their configurations. Since the lifespan of seeds largely depends on moisture content, it is necessary to dry it to safe moisture limits before storage. However, the safe moisture content again depends on length of storage, type of storage structure, and kind of seeds to be stored. For cereals, in ordinary storage conditions for 12 to 8 months, the seeds should be dried to 12 to 12% moisture content. However, for storage in sealed containers, mean generally hermetic packaging, the seeds should be dried to 5 to 8% moisture content. Then fourth factor, relative humidity and temperature. The most important factors that influence the lifespan of seeds are relative humidity and temperature. The effects of RH and temperature of storage environment are highly interdependent. Most crop seeds lose their viability at RH approaching 18% and temperature of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, but can be kept for 10 years or longer at RH of 50% or less and temperature of 5 degrees Celsius to lower. Okay. According to Harrington, 1973, because of interdependency of the sum of the percentage of RH plus temperature in of should not exceed 100 for safe storage. Harrington suggests that the following thumb rules regarding optimum storage conditions. Harrington suggests the following thumb rules regarding optimum storage conditions, like for every 1% reduction in seed moisture, the storage life of seed doubles. Also, for every 10 degree Fahrenheit reduction in temperature, doubles the lifespan of seed. The sum of relative humidity in percentage temperature now should not exceed 100. Okay. The thumb rule applies to only when the seed moisture is in between 4 and 14%. And fifth factor also provenance. It has already been stated that number of factors operating before and during harvest can affect seed viability. The samples obtained from different sources may show differences in viability behavior. The seeds harvested from regions of high relative humidity and temperature at the time of maturation or harvesting store less than the seed harvested from regions of low relative humidity and moderate temperature. Okay. Sixth factor is important: pre and post harvest conditions. The environmental variations during seed development usually has little effect on the viability of seeds unless the ripening process is interrupted by premature harvesting. Weathering of maturing seeds in the field, particularly in conditions of excess moisture or freezing temperature, results in a product with an inferior storage potential. Also, mechanical damage inflicted during harvesting can severely reduce the viability of some seeds. Example, certain large seeded legumes. Okay. Also, cereals are largely immune from mechanical injury, resemble because of protective lemma and value. Okay. Then seventh factor, oxygen pressure during storage. The increase in oxygen pressure during storage tends to decrease the period of viability. Use of antioxidants as they increase the storage period in some of the crops. If the seeds are not maintained in hermetic storage at low moisture contents or even under conditions of constant temperature and moisture, the gaseous environment may change as a result of respiratory activity of the seeds and associated microflora. The eighth factor, effect of storage conditions on the activity of organisms associated with seeds in storage. There are six main types of organisms associated with seeds in storage. They are bacteria, fungi, mites, insects, rodents, and birds. Bacteria. The bacteria probably do not play a significant role in seed generations, as germination is rarely reduced unless infection has progressed beyond the point of decay. Since bacterial populations require free water to grow, they cannot grow in a stored seeds as the seeds are dry. Okay. Fungi. Also, two types of fungi invade the seeds: field fungi and storage fungi. The field fungi invade seeds during their development on plants in the field or following harvesting. While the plants are standing in the field, they cannot invade seeds during storage. The field fungi associated with wheat or barley in the field, Alternia, Fusaria, and Helminthus storage species. The storage fungi most belong to the genera Aspergillus and Penicillium. They infect seeds only under storage conditions and are never present before, even in seeds of plants left standing in the field after harvesting. The major deteriorations effects of storage fungi are to decrease viability, cause discoloration, produce mycotoxins, cause excessive heat, and develop mustiness and caking. Okay. Also, insects and mites. The durations of seeds by insects and mites is a serious problem, particularly in warm and humid climates. Weevils, flower beetles, or borers are rarely active below 8% moisture content and 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, but are increasingly destructive as the moisture content rises to 15% moisture and the temperature to 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. The mice do not thrive below 60% RH, although they have temperature tolerance that extends close to freezing. Hence, for protecting the seeds from insects and mites, the seeds should be stored at moisture content of less than 10%, at a temperature of less than 20 degrees Celsius and the RH of less than 60%. Okay. Rodents and birds also affect the storage life of seed. Birds are constant source of seed loss in even small openings exist. All openings should be sealed or screened if needed for ventilation. Rats and other rodents are more serious problems. The rodents may result into complete loss of seed. The rodents can be prevented from entering the store by lifting the floor by 90 cm above the ground level and it should have a leaf like structure of 15 centimeter around the building at 90 centimeter level. Also, removable deck should be provided at the entrance for loading and unloading of seeds into the store. And other factors also affect the storage life of seed. Besides the above factors, storage life is affected by number of times and kind of fumigation. Effect of seed treatment also affect the seed life. Okay, the general principles of seed storage: the first, seed storage conditions should be dry and cool. Second, effective control of storage waste. Then proper sanitation in seed stores. Then before placing seeds into storage, they should be dried to save moisture limits appropriate for storage system. Okay, so these are general principles of seed storage. Okay, also one of the principle of seed storage: store only high quality seeds, that is seeds which are well cleaned, treated with high germination and vigor. Also determine seed storage needs in view of period or length of storage time and prevailing climate of the area during storage period. The long-term storage requires more exacting conditions of seed storage than short-term storage. Okay. Similarly, the regions with favorable storage climate, that is one where relative humidity is rather low, require less sophistication than areas of high relative humidity. Okay. Thank you, students.